And hello, everyone. Welcome back to run number 3 for The Prophecy of Dragons, the third in the Time Story series of games. Hopefully, this will be my final run through the game. I decided to take one more crack at it just to see if a specific combination of items would actually allow me to get through to the end. I'm still doubtful that there's enough time. Um, I'm going to take a couple of specific items. Um, and I am only going to do 2 of the wards. Hopefully, a handful of extra time units will be enough to be able to get through the end bit. Sticking with the same characters as before, because I think this is kind of the dream team, even though this guy does struggle a little bit with the agility test at the end. But I don't know. As I kind of mentioned in at the end of the last video, this is definitely the least favorite of the Time Stories adventures so far. I think splitting it up into 4 different guilds is kind of interesting, giving 4 different paths to the same end, but I think it might have been a bit too much for a game like this. Um, by splitting it like that, it doesn't really give a lot of options. Now, unfortunately, as far as I've made it, there's still a lot of items that I don't know if they're ever actually going to be any use. Like the map that you get from the Impasse of Lost Steps. I still have absolutely no idea if that's worth getting. I don't know if going through the impasse is a better way of doing it because you get that item, because it's going to be required to actually be able to get through the end, or if it's just a waste of time. But I figure that's still my best bet, because I think the other ways don't give anything. Um, there's with the locations that are still available, I think there's 2 locations I haven't been to yet. I know one of them is the Void, and I think location 9 is the last location. Which sucks because, again, you get to the tunnels with practically no time units left. I can't imagine how I'm going to be able to get through an entire location with like 2 or 3 time units. So, um, I don't think that the Lost Woods has a location you have to go through. So, I think it is the quickest way to get in. Because I think you just go to the Lost Woods and then directly into the tunnels. But again, I just don't know if that map of the dungeons is something that's actually going to be of any use. So I'm gonna do, because there's an unlimited number of runs to be able to complete this game, I'm gonna do one more run getting that thing. If I time out again, I'm just gonna look ahead and see whether or not that thing is even worth getting. Actually, no, I think I might just, if I time out again, then run number 4, I'm gonna do without that. I think I might go through the woods instead. I'll get the fairy. Um, I guess I'll have to get the alchemist. Oh, maybe I'll swap the alchemist for the mage or something. I don't know. And maybe go through the woods. um, Otherwise, yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to be able to complete this. So anyway, everything's been reset. Good to start over again. Oh, and I did check, and I'm currently on 1 pink, 2 blue, and 1 green for the beacons. So if necessary, I can use some extra time units. I can even use this to just blitz through a thing that requires like 3 successes, like if Nrir gets stuck at the end. Um, Although I am going for the water breathing potion, which will hopefully be enough to get down the well. So, starting in the marketplace again to do some shopping. I've sent Elvin and Nurir to do some shopping for weapons, while Golem and Altus are going into. Well, to start with, they're grabbing the ward and the crystal ball from here. And then I will need to spend a time unit to gather everyone into here so I can buy things like the swimming potion. Because, yeah, this is scrolls and stuff. But I need the characters where they are to be able to spend the money. For example, Altus and Gwillem are going to be spending 7 to get the ward. Gwillem is then going to try and steal the crystal ball. And then Nurir and Elvin are going to be doing the same thing as before, where they'll get the Elven bow and the axe. I don't know if I'll be spending the extra money to get like a shield or armor. I don't know if it was really of any use. But so yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I'm still not entirely sure. I guess it kind of makes sense that you just keep doing it until you succeed. But then I don't understand why. It's frustrating having to start all over again. I don't know why there's 2 different versions of Mission Successful. I guess I'll find out that in the end. But anyway, so yeah, the mission failed is just start over, start on any location. So yeah, right. So away we go. First things first. These characters are going to be buying some weapons and bits. So that is 41 to 50. These ones. Um, so no, I won't worry about that. Maybe. No. Nope. 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 Yes. Nope. Yes. Okay, so that is 4. And the bow is 3. And then, honestly don't think it's worth buying the armor. Get Gwillem the hand crossbow, I guess. Or the sword. Actually, I'm gonna get him the sword. Kind of thinking, killing an enemy before they have a chance to attack or retaliate is better than making 2 retaliations. So that's 3. Go with 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next up is these guys with 30 through 40. So again, right off the bat, I get that one. I don't know about the fireproofing thing. And I'm gonna try and steal that. So straight up, 7 gold will be all of his, plus 1 of his. I'll then try and steal the crystal ball on him. needs to actually hang on before I know that's kind of cheating, but before I do that, I just want to make sure. And honestly, I don't care if I cheat a little bit on this one. I just want to get through to the end of it. Like, I didn't want this one to be done. So if I have to re-roll a stupid roll every now and then fine. Okay, so this roll of Fireball is another one that I could take. And I can try once on each. It doesn't have to be once. Okay, those are the only ones that can be done. I don't know. Fireball's not really worth it. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, let's try. Okay, this is gonna be a legitimate try for the crystal ball. Wow. Okay. Well, I managed to get it, but holy shit, this is gonna be a sucky run. Again, I'm probably going to be cheating a little bit along the way just because I want to get this done. I apologize, but this is not a fun one. Okay. I don't think there was anything that I actually wanted to get here. I don't know if something like this is worth getting. But just in case. No point in holding on to the gold. I'm not going to be using it for anything. Accuracy, fireproofing, barricade, condiments. Yeah, okay. I think I only have one gold left to spend anyway, so. Alright, so that's that. Then I'll spend a time unit in order to move everybody here. Excuse me, 22 through 29. So I can try and steal some things. But the main thing that I need is the antidote is a good one. Potion of water breathing, that's the one I need. These are the ones I can steal. Okay, so I need to spend 2 gold. She can do that. Already grab this, which should affect the entire party. Oh, and agent. Okay, well, he's the one who needs it. That kind of sucks. It only works on one person. Didn't notice if there was any other water breathing things. I don't think so. Is this even going to be doable? It only works on one person? Me. The alchemist has an ability that allows him to restore a potion after it's been used. God, getting to that stupid water breathing thing is going to cost 1,000,000,000 time units to get through that. Even with him with the water breathing, he only rolls 2 dice and has to get 4 successes. And every time you roll, every time each character rolls, it adds another time unit on, or it costs another time unit. Oh my god, the ending of this mission sucks. That you're spending a time unit in order to make the roll. And if you don't get all 4 shields off at once, you're spending another time unit for each character. Oh my god. You know what? I was kind of wondering about the water breathing thing, whether or not everyone had to do it, or if just one character had to make it through. I'm honestly going to say that one character needs to make it through. Because otherwise, that's absolute bullshit. There's no way you were ever going to have enough time units to be able to get your entire party through that swimming bit. No, again, I don't like this mission. This mission is very poorly designed. We'll give it a shot, but yeah, if I fail this run, I don't think I'm going to do another one. Okay, 2 successes. He takes the antidote. I'm not going to bother with the rest. Okay. Alright, the shopping over and done with. I am now going on to the Lost Woods. Okay, so time units to move. 1, which is going to be an encounter. Lost Woods. Okay. Oops. And I get the kid again. Let's just try and run from the kid. Although I don't think it really matters. Bloody hell. Okay. Fails and it's a token which isn't gonna matter, honestly. Like I don't care. Okay. So at the Lost Woods, the ranger is gonna go in to harvest some stuff for the wizard. Everybody else is going to go beat up this shithead. And I'm not gonna bother harvesting this time. So 1 time unit will need to be spent in order to take care of that. She gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make this roll. Jeez. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's enough to get the maximum. 1 green, 2 blue, 2 brown. Blue. 2 brown. You will give to the mage as soon as she is able. Meanwhile, the rest of them are going to attack this guy. 1 brown to fireball him. Oh, I should lay out the things. Okay, well, 4. 4 shield, 1 heart. Skull? Skull. Okay. 4 successes is enough to be able to remove 4 shields. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Bluey! Fireball to the face. Now, Narir is going to step in and axe to the face. Two, 3, 4 successes. That kills it. First splat. Alright, and that gives item number 4. This is medallion number 2. Okay, with that done, I am now going to the docks. Full dock. And what else going on to that one? So time units. 2. We're still being straight into this one, so take items 3 and 13. 3 is already there. 13, I need. It's ridiculous that you get to keep this, but you have to come here in order to get the guide to be able to use this. It's so stupid. Unless what you're meant to do is, I mean, no, there's no way you can do enough time in this. Like, you go straight to there. Yeah, so it's Market, Lost Woods, then straight to there. You grab the thing, and then go someplace to be able to get into the tunnels. But where? How? You won't have the guy from the docks to go there. You can go back to the market through the portal. Or if you had bought the ferry to the Lost Woods. But it's the same number of steps. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's more steps doing it that way. No, wait. 1, 2, yeah. 3, 4, 5. Or I guess you could do market, then here, and the Lost Woods. 1, 2, 3. That's probably the quickest way to get in. Saves you 1 location. Anyway, what am I doing? 13. For this guy. Okay, now that I have him, it is off to the impasse. So, time units. 2. Oops. The impasse is location 3, right? Location 3. Okay, so this is the fight. This is the guy that has to be killed by the wizard. It'd be faster if I could spread out and kill them all at once, but I don't know if that's something I'm actually going to be able to do. Uh, would prefer if I can leave someone here. Golem has the antidote, so he should fight this guy. I'm wondering if... Because I don't think either of these are going to be able to kill their guys in one shot. They won't be able to either. No, no, both of them attacking this guy should kill him. These ones might go on for another round. That's okay. If that happens, yeah, okay. So if that happens, if it takes a second round to kill these guys, then I can move Altus into here, Elvin into here. And next round she rolls get whoever needs to be into here. Ugh, 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 ugh. Takes too much time. Okay, let's just see how this goes. This could be absolutely awful. But whatever. Okay, time unit spent to fight. Might as well start with a Gwillem. Going 2 dice. Extra success on a success. I think that works. Yeah, if you roll at least 1 success, gain a success. Okay, Poka Poka. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be a 3. Yeah, okay, so that's a 3. And with no attack back. Oh, I should probably put their tokens out. Blech. Okay, so with 3 hits, 2, 3, that leaves him with 2 skulls left. He gets 6 white, 1 heart. And he gets 7 and 3. Seven and 3. Okay, so instead, out of these two, Mage needs to go first. Oh, transfer these things over to him. I'm gonna go with the blue. That's just a regular old little disintegration. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Which is enough to remove 5 shields. Not quite enough to kill him. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He will get a stab back, but with only 1 skull rolled. That doesn't beat Aldous' toughness, so no damage done. No. She might as well try and take out the guy in her space. That's four ranged combat dice. Two successes should be enough to finish him off. Yeah. And now Nurir. 5. Swing his axe at the big guy. Two, three, four, five, six. Instantly killing him. Ladder. Oh man. So close to wiping them in 1 round. Okay, well, again. 1 more round to fight and do rooms and such. Blue 2 and 3. Oh, sorry, yellow 2 and 3. Okay, another time unit spent. Continue the fight. Golem is going to try and finish this guy off. Yeah. One success. Nope. Oh no, 2 successes. Right, he gets an extra one. No, no, for crying out loud. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured as long as he gets 1 success, the guy's dead. I almost had a heart attack there. Okay, anyway. All 3 of them have been defeated. So let's send Altus in here. Unlock these. She can then go into here. And Nurir can go into here. So this guy gets used to open up the portal. And unfortunately, that's it for that round. So 3 shield. Another time unit gets spent. Oh my god, this is just such a massive time sink. She gets to roll 5 dice to try and break through or search the room. I still honestly have no idea if this is even worth doing. Do 3 successes, which is just enough to get through the shields. Oops. Come back here, you. Which allows me to take item 5. And that gives her item 15. Should go to him. Okay. Nobody else needs to do anything. So now, that gives item 9. Oh, right there. Okay. And now I move into the tunnels. Oh. It's only 1. That doesn't mean a random encounter. Okay. The tunnels are locations. And I know I want to get the one that has the black 4, or black 3 on it. Because sneaky peek, that's the well. These get shuffled up. 1, 2, 3. And the random encounter they have on the way is... Ugh. Hey there, strangers. Lost in the meanders of the city? Preston Ryan. I'm a member of the Criers Guild. For 3 gold pieces, I'll guide you and save you precious time. If you hire him, you'll spend 1 fewer time unit on the time captain's die roll and future location changes. Well... Oh, I can't afford it anyway. Kind of late for that. Although I can try and rob him and then hire him? Guess that... I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be changing time, changing locations again. I mean, sure, why the hell not? I'm going to try and pick his pocket. Which is successful for 2 successes. Then I'm going to see how much money I steal from him. Wow, he was really rolling in cash. And it was 3 to hire him, right? Yes, 3. I'll spend 3, and I'll get 3. Though I don't think gold is going to be particularly useful from here on out. Okay, I'll meet him on the way into the tunnels. So, when I get here, before I place my things, what I'm going to do is use my crystal ball. Consult an unrevealed card B, C, or D. I'm going to look at this one. This is the one that I want. This is the one that leads into here. Okay. Now I can use one of my thingies, move all my guys into this location. So what would have happened is, if this had been either of the other ones, then I would have known not to go there. And instead, I would have had a 50-50 chance to pick the right location on the next card. If it was the wrong one, then I would have ignored the token and the card that it went to, and I would have known that the last one was the one that I wanted. But as it happens, 1 in 3 chance, that gets used up, but I managed to make it here. Yay! I'm actually doing really well in time units. I might actually do this one. We'll see. Okay, there's still a lot of bullshit that I need to get through here, so we'll see how that happens. But anyway. Okay, so 4 shields all have to be removed on a single time unit's worth of actions. So, spend a time unit. And I guess she'll go first with 5 dice. One, two, three, 4. Enough to lift the greeting and give me the black 3. I can then spend another time unit to move the black 3 space. This gives me the well. I'm gonna try and do it legit. Otherwise, again, I still don't know whether or not everybody has to make this thing, or I mean, there's no lock here. There's nothing saying that all the agents have to succeed to get this. It just says each agent must succeed at this test individually. But it doesn't say that all of them have to make it in order to get item 20. So I don't know. And it's not locked. I don't know about this one. We'll see how well these characters get through this challenge. I'm going to use the potion on him just to immediately succeed. No matter what, someone's getting to the bottom of the well. 3 white, 1 time. Three white. 1 time. 3 white. Time. Okay. She gets 5. One, two, three, 4. I think is enough just to wipe everything out entirely. Yes. She's fine. She makes it to the bottom as well. Altus, unfortunately, is only on 2 dice. Oh, did I spend the time unit to make the test? I think I did. I don't care. I did. I'm gonna just assume that I did. Yeah, 1 success. That's going to advance time by 1. Now Golem is going to roll. Two successes. And he'll advance time by 1. That's another 1 to test. Altus is going to go. Getting nothing. That'll advance time by 1. Golem is going to go. And get 2, which will clear his. So yeah, Altus is just going to burn through the rest of the time units. So another one. He's going to make another roll. I'll get 2. Another time unit. I'm going to have to make another one to roll. Meanwhile, everyone's at the bottom of the well, holding their breath, waiting for him to make it through. No, so that's going to cost him a time unit, and another one to try again. See, this is fucked up. Like, this is stupid. There we go, 1 more success. Okay, so that's done. Okay, take item 20. I don't know if I did that right. If I didn't, I wasted a lot of time units, but whatever. I made it. It was legit. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, what the heck? A converter. Between 2 rocks, you find a portable convector. It's in rather bad shape, no doubt the result of a prolonged bath. Can, however, be used 1 last time. You instantly add 25 time units to your current level? Why is it giving me 25 more time units now? Oh, hell. Okay, well, 25 plus 3 puts me at 28. Then the convector gives a final shudder. Roll 4 dice. Every star grants an additional time unit. 4 dice. Why do I need all this extra time? I thought this was the end. I thought I was done. Okay, well, no, I'm not taking that. Fuck that. Okay, whatever, 2 successes. 1, 2. Discard the card after use, then move directly to location number 9 without rolling the Time Captain die. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I am off to location number 9, which, as I thought, is the final location. So there is nothing in the woods. It is just directly from the woods to the tunnels, which does again make it the quickest way in, especially if the scroll isn't needed. Although I am very concerned that I've been bumped up. Oops, nope, not that one. That one. Very concerned that I've now been bumped up to 30 units. Like, what the hell am I going to be doing here now that I'm at the end? There's also this. Oof. I was hoping this was going to be a short one, but okay, let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Okay. What on earth are we dealing with here? What? Wait. You emerge from a well located in the castle's courtyard. Wary, you listen carefully before stepping onto the cobblestones. Not the slightest living soul is around. You're engulfed by a mysterious fog that envelops the surrounding area. But then you see, with great difficulty, 3 buildings located at the foot of the misty curtain. Your eyes are getting acclimated ever so slowly. Multicolored bolts tint the fog towards the back of the castle, allowing you to see violent electrical arcs from high above. Suddenly, you hear a strident whistle above your heads. The air seems to stick and gel. You faintly discern the face of Bob in an energy bubble. As reader in the base, now read cards B to E in order? Okay. What the hell is going on here? Agents, this communication won't last for long, so listen to me carefully. You're about to enter a field of faults. Those damn scions are crazy. There's way too many of them at the same time. Nonetheless, this also allows us to intervene without them noticing. We've been able to take advantage of all this energy to generate a temporal loop that should help you in your mission. As soon as I'm done with this message, I'll create an intermediate time log for you. This way, you'll be able to come back to these geotemporal coordinates if your adventure goes sideways. So from here on, be careful to not def the first tower. Good luck. What is going on here? If I fail, I can come back to here? Okay. Keep in place the item cards and mission cards. Return to the box all of the board's other cards, as well as those discarded so far. Open the mystery deck and place it face down in the deck space. All of the board's other cards, including these item card, face down in the deck space. I think that's this location. What? Return to the box all the other cards. Okay. And get rid of the stuff that I've used. Water breathing potion. This guy. I don't need that either. And this gets just put away? Or, no, am I supposed to keep those? I think I'm supposed to keep those. Hang on. Well, no, because it says get rid of all the other cards. Return to the box all of the board's other cards, as well as those discarded so far. Including the plan cards. Huh. And the encounters, I guess. Okay, so yeah, these go away. These go away. These go away. And then all the other decks from in here. Open the mystery. This one. And these all go away, I guess. Oh, well, I'll put that away once I put these in there. Oh god, it's another whole set of things. Oh, maybe I do keep the items. Wow, guard room, banquet hall, archives, library, location 11, location 17. So there's a whole second half to the game. Wow. Okay. Library, banquet hall, archives, guard house. There's no new set of items, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to keep these. The old plans. Those ones back in. These four go into here. I know there's stuff in there that shouldn't be, but whatever. Okay. Shuffle the 8 vortex cards and place them down on Codex 1. Oh, wait. 1, 3, 4, 8. Shuffle the 10 encounter cards and place them face down. Okay, so these are the rest of the encounter cards. Discover card E and place it on Codex 3. This? Oh, what the hell? Okay. On the log, note down using a pencil. Hmm. I might be able to figure out a way to write that out. I think I can just use the X thing, maybe. The current amount of time units, amount of health remaining for each player, the ingredients and gold in their possession. Oh, maybe I can just dupe the tokens. Maybe I'll just do that. Okay. From now on, place on the time log all of the items, neutral tokens, or cards that you spend or lose. Choose an area of the castle and place the group token on it. On the time log, all of the items, neutral tokens, or cards that you spend or lose. Choose an area of the castle and place the group token on it. Continue the game normally. Location change, opening, time minutes, etc. Encounter cards are not drawn when you roll a 1 or a 3. Only draw when instructed to do so. In case the mission fails, you have 2 options. Restart the mission from scratch, possibly changing receptacles so that perhaps you arrive better prepared at the castle, or restart your mission here with the same receptacles, recreate the setup as indicated on card C, recover your life points, ingredient potions, etc. Reboot. If you restart from the castle's courtyard, you must return only the items bearing the red symbol to their original place. This is bonkers. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about having pushed on. I still believe that that bit with the well and the tunnels is absolute bullshit. But this is more interesting. This kind of neat. How it reset in order to do another whole round. Okay. I guess we'll see how this goes. I really don't want to have to do that first bit again. I hope I have what I need to be able to actually get through this. I don't have the thing to get through the burning wall. That's an issue, but if it's just a couple points of damage or something, then I'm fine with that. Okay, anyway. Banquet Hall, Guard Room, Archives, Library. Actually, you know what? I can save it here, and any additional saves I make will be under a different save file. That way I can either restart from here, or I can start fresh from the beginning. Hopefully I won't have to do. So, yeah, I'll make a second save for this. That way it'll be the same thing as what has been recorded on here. I can just reset it to this exact point. Okay, well, I think that is probably the best place to wrap up this particular video. I guess I'm continuing with this one. This is still technically run number 3. And, yeah, looks like we'll be going through the weird time-fragmented castle place. I think... I don't know if the guard room leads out or to where I'm supposed to be. But I think I might take a look. The banquet hall is where the spicing is going to be needed. Never did get that. Shoot. Okay, so there are a couple of items that I'm going to be missing out on. Honestly, I might just cheat 1 or 2 things in. Like, the spices was 1 gold. I could afford it if I wanted to get it. But yeah, banquet hall, library, archives. So yeah, I might just retcon that I got the spicing. It's 1 gold. Nah, let's do it legit. I think it might just be like put spicing in the food and it allows you to heal or something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see how well. I mean, again, I don't want to have to do the whole thing over again just because of 1 gold worth of spices. So, whatever. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll do Banquet Hall, Library, Archives first. I'll leave the guard room till last. And we'll see how that goes. But, hopefully, I've got Lantern to light the way. I've got Map of the Dungeon, which I don't know. No dungeon, so I still don't know if this is even any use. And Scroll that allows me to leap over a chasm. Which, again, unless it's this, I don't know where a chasm would be. Although I don't know where a wall of fire would be either, which is another thing that I'm missing. Or what could be so dark they'd need a lantern? Well, I guess maybe the archives would be dark. Maybe the archives need the lantern. So yeah, anyway. I'll probably... actually, hang on, let me just... yeah, let me hold on to these, I guess. I'm going to start in the banquet hall, just because I know that it's going to need the spicing, and I just want to get that done out of the way, just so I can tell whether or not it's something that is even worth making the effort to get. We're spending the 1 gold piece on. But let me just do... yeah, let me just do this. Wow, absolutely crazy. Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll wrap things up there. So, thank you so very much for watching. Hopefully you're still sticking around, especially after end of last video's blowout and me not being entirely sure whether I'm going to be continuing on with this one. But, yeah, I guess seeing this through to the end. I'll see how that goes. But, I guess I will see you all in the next video.